You're watching Dark Terror Files, where the stories aren't just told, they linger. Where are you listening from? Alone in your room, driving through the dark. Drop a comment. I want to know who's out there. I'm alone out here. Just me and the Appalachian Trail stretching like a scar through North Carolina's mountains. My GoPro's strapped to my chest, its red light blinking like it's got a pulse. The pines loom overhead, their branches clawing at a sky gone purple with dusk. I hit record, my voice shaky. Day 1. Therapist said nature's supposed to fix me. Sarah always thought I'd find answers in places like this. Her name stings. A fresh cut. She's been gone a year car accident. I-40. My fault for texting her during that stupid fight about dinner. I've been hiking for hours. Boots crunching roots and shale. The trail's quiet. Too quiet. Like the forest's holding its breath. I set up camp in a clearing. The air sharp with pine and damp earth. My ramen's bubbling on the camp stove. And I'm talking to the GoPro like it's Sarah, telling it how I'll finish that documentary on Appalachian folklore for her. At 2 a.m., I jolt awake, heart hammering. A whistle, 4 notes. Clear as a bell cuts through the dark. High, low, high. Pause. Low. It repeats. Deliberate. Like a nursery rhyme. Who's there? I call. My voice swallowed by the trees. No answer. Some hiker messing with me. Probably. I'm curious. Maybe a little pissed. So I whistle back, mimicking those 4 notes. The sound hangs. Fragile. Then the whistle returns closer, sharper, like it's mocking me. My skin crawls. I grab my flashlight, sweep it over the pines. Nothing but fog and shadows. The GoPro's still rolling, catching my nervous laugh. Okay, forest. You win this one. But when I zip up the tent, the whistle sounds again, right behind me. Maybe 20 feet away, my pulse spikes. I don't whistle back this time. Morning's gray, fog clinging to the trail like a ghost. I pack my tent, hands shaky. That damn whistle still echoing in my head. I flip on the GoPro, needing to anchor myself. Day 2, I mutter, forcing a grin. Heard something weird last night. A bird. Right. Gotta be a bird. I don't buy it. Not really. The trail climbs. Roots snaking underfoot like they're trying to trip me. My pack's heavy sleeping bag. Food. Camera gear. But it's all I've got left of my old life. I've been editing documentaries for 10 years. True crime mostly. Stitching together stories of missing hikers. Small-town murders. Sarah loved watching my rough cuts, her laugh cutting through the grimness. Now she's gone, and I'm out here to finish a project on Appalachian folklore. For her, my therapist's voice nags. Get out of your head. Daniel, nature's bigger than your guilt. Guilt. If I hadn't texted her that night, if I hadn't pushed that dumb argument, I hit a ridge, the Smoky Mountains sprawling below, peaks lost in clouds. I pan the GoPro, whispering, "You'd love this, Sarah," like God painted it. My throat tightens, and I shut the camera off. By noon, I reach a fork. One path's a popular loop, the other's an unmarked spur, overgrown and dark. Something pulls me toward it, like a hook in my chest. I step onto the narrow trail, trees closing in. and feel like I'm walking into a story I don't know the ending to. The spur trail's a beast mud. Rocks. Air thick with rotting leaves. My boots sink, and I'm sweating despite the chill. By afternoon, I stumble into a clearing with a beat-up store. Amos's goods scrawled on a peeling sign. The GoPro's rolling as I push inside. Bell jangling. The place smells like tobacco and dust. Shelves packed with canned beans and faded Smoky Mountain postcards. An old man, Amos, I guess sits behind the counter, face like crumpled leather. One leg braced stiff. He sizes me up, eyes sharp. Passing through, he asks, voice like gravel. Yeah, hiking the trail, I say, grabbing water and a Snickers. Doing a documentary, folklore stuff. I mention the whistle, trying to laugh it off. Heard some weird notes last night. 4 of them. Another hiker. Maybe. Amos freezes, hand on the register. You whistle back. His tone's too serious, like I've confessed to something bad. Once, I admit, shifting. Why? He leans closer, eyes boring into me. Don't. Not in these woods. Ain't people out there. Miners died here. 23. Cave in. Some say they're still singing their work songs. You whistle. You invite 'em in. I smirk, thinking it's perfect for my doc. Sounds like a story I need to record. He doesn't smile. Record what you want. Boy, but keep your mouth shut at night. They listen. He slides my change over. Stare heavy. Outside, the forest feels darker. Trees leaning in. My GoPro's battery is weirdly low, though I charged it last night. As I step back onto the trail, the wind carries it those 4 notes. Faint but sharp. My heart thuds. I grip my flashlight, telling myself it's nothing, but I don't whistle back. The spur trail feels like it's swallowing me whole. Trees so dense they choke out the sun. My boots sink into mud. The air thick with damp moss and something sharp, like rusted iron. My GoPro's strapped to my chest, but its battery's draining fast, blinking like it's on its last breath. Gotta get this thing fixed in Boone, I mutter. Though town feels like a dream I can't quite recall. I'm alone out here. Just me, the pines, and that damn whistle from last night still rattling in my head. I pitch my tent by a creek, its water gurgling over rocks like it's whispering secrets. The forest's too quiet, no birds, no squirrels, just my own breathing. As I hammer in stakes, I freeze. There's a ring of footprints around my campsite. Deep, too big for any hiker's boots. With blunt toes like bare feet, they circle my tent. No trail leading in or out. Like someone or something paced around me while I slept. My stomach twists. Bear tracks, I say to the GoPro, but I'm not convincing myself. Bears don't walk like that. I grab my flashlight, sweep it over the trees. The beam catches quartz glints in the rocks, but nothing moves. Still, my skin prickles, like eyes are boring into me from the dark. I check my compass, Sarah's old REI gift, and the needle's spinning. Useless. Great, I groan, tapping it. Probably busted, but deep down, I know it's not the compass. Something's wrong with this place. I record a quick clip, my voice low. Found some weird tracks. If I go missing, check the footage. I try to laugh, but it comes out hollow. Night falls like a curtain. heavy and black. I'm in my tent, the GoPro off to save battery, my flashlight casting jittery shadows on the nylon walls. I can't sleep. Not after those footprints. Amos's warning keeps looping in my head. They listen. I tell myself it's just folklore, some old ghost story for my documentary. But the silence out here feels alive, like it's waiting. Then it comes again, those 4 notes. High, low, high, pause, low, slicing through the dark. They're louder now, coming from 2 directions, like a chorus in the fog. My heart's pounding so hard, I can feel it in my throat. I clutch my flashlight, knuckles white. "Who's out there?" I whisper, knowing I won't get an answer. The whistling stops, then starts again, closer, weaving through the trees like it's circling me. I want to whistle back, to prove it's just some jerk messing with me. But Amos's face flashes in my mind, his eyes dead serious. My mouth goes dry. I grab the GoPro, hit record, and mumble, "It's back." Sounds like 2 of them now. Just the wind. Right. My voice cracks. The whistling shifts. One set of notes fading. The other growing sharper, like it's right outside my tent. I don't move. Don't breathe. Just listen as the notes repeat. Relentless. Until they stop at dawn. I'm shaking, telling myself it's nothing. But I don't believe it anymore. I wake up disoriented. The sun high. Maybe mid-afternoon. My watch says 2 a.m. Frozen. The same time the whistling started. I don't remember falling asleep. My tent's unzipped, which I never do. And my GoPro's on, lens pointed at the trees. What the hell? I mutter, checking the footage. There's an hour of new video. I don't recall shooting blurry shots of the forest. Branches swaying like they're reaching for me. My voice isn't on it. Just silence and that damn whistle. Faint but there. I'm losing it. I think, rubbing my eyes. Sarah's face flashes in my mind. Her smile from our last camping trip. And the guilt hits like a punch. I came out here to heal, to finish her documentary. But now I'm jumping at shadows. I pack up, hands trembling, and hike deeper into the spur trail. The trees feel closer, like they're leaning in to listen. My compass is still useless, spinning wildly, and my phone's got no signal. Not that I expected one out here. By dusk, I find a clearing, but something's off. My pack feels lighter. Though I haven't eaten much, I check my bag. Sarah's scarf, the one I left in Asheville, is tucked inside. I stare at it, heart racing. I didn't pack it. I'd never pack it. It's her favorite, blue with little white stars, still smelling faintly of her lavender shampoo. This isn't real, I whisper, but my fingers clutch the scarf like it's all I have left of her. The GoPro's battery dies as I try to record, and in the silence, I swear I hear those 4 notes again, faint, like they're inside my head. The trail's a blur of green and gray, my boots slogging through mud as I try to shake off yesterday's weirdness. Sarah's scarf is stuffed in my pack, its presence like a splinter in my mind. I don't know how it got there, but I can't let it go. My GoPro's dead, battery drained, despite the spare I charged in Boone. I'm muttering to myself, trying to focus on the documentary, when I hear footsteps, real ones, not those creepy prints. A woman steps into view, maybe mid-20s, with a bright orange pack and a confident stride. "Hey, you look like you've seen a ghost," she says, grinning. Her name's Lena, a hiker from Raleigh, out here to clear her head after losing her brother to opioids. I tell her about my documentary, leaving out the whistle and the scarf. She's easy to talk to, her laugh cutting through the forest's oppressive quiet. "Heard any weird noises out here?" she asks, half joking, like whistling. My stomach drops. "You heard it too?" I ask, voice low. She nods, shrugging. "Probably some local kids screwing around. This place is creepy enough for it." I want to tell her about Amos's warning, but I don't. Instead, we agree to camp together tonight. Safety in numbers. Her tent's a few yards from mine, and we swap stories over instant coffee. She talks about her brother. I mention Sarah, and for a moment, the forest feels less hostile. But as night falls, I hear it again, those 4 notes, faint, weaving through the trees. Lena's eyes meet mine, wide. "Told you," she whispers. I don't sleep. I wake to silence, the kind that screams something's wrong. It's dawn. But Lena's tent is empty, the zipper half open, flapping in the wind. "Lena," I call, my voice hoarse. No answer. My heart's racing as I search the campsite. Her pack's still here, but her boots are gone. I find them a mile down the creek, half submerged, laces tangled in roots. The sight hits like a punch. She wouldn't leave them like that. I grab my GoPro, praying it's got enough juice to record. "Lena's gone," I say, my voice shaking. Her tent's trashed. And these are her boots. Something's not right. I scan the trees, expecting those damn footprints, but there's nothing. Just mud and silence. I think of Amos's words. They listen. Did Lena whistle back? I didn't hear her, but I was out cold, lost in a dream of Sarah's face, her eyes hollow. I hike back to camp, my mind spiraling. Did she wander off? Get hurt? But the slashed tent, the boots, it doesn't add up. I'm alone again, the forest pressing in, heavier now. I keep talking to the GoPro, like it's my only friend. If you're watching this, something happened to her, to us. The whistling didn't come last night, but that feels worse, like it's waiting for something. For me, back at camp, I'm shaking. Lena's absence, a weight I can't shake. I force myself to eat, but the ramen tastes like ash. My GoPro's got just enough battery for one more clip, so I review last night's footage, hoping for clues. My hands tremble as I hit play. The screen shows my tent, the creek, the dark. Then, at 3 a.m., something else, a figure, tall and thin, standing at the edge of the clearing. It's motionless, head tilted, like it's listening. Its face is a blur, like the camera couldn't focus. It stands there for hours, never moving, never making a sound. My breath catches. I didn't hear anything, didn't wake up. The figure's shadow stretches across the ground, too long for anything human. The GoPro cuts out just as the figure turns, like it knew I was watching. I rewind, pause, stare at the screen. "What the hell are you?" I whisper. My voice sounds wrong, too thin. I think of Sarah, the scarf, the whistling. Is this thing mimicking her? Or something worse? The forest feels alive now, every rustle a threat. I pack up, desperate to move, but my legs are heavy, like the air's turned to syrup. I keep the GoPro on, talking to it like it's Sarah. I'm not crazy, I say, but I'm not sure I believe it. The whistling hasn't come back, but I feel it, like a pressure in my skull, waiting for me to answer. I can't shake the image of that figure on my GoPro, its shadow stretching like a lie across the ground. I'm hiking again. The spur trail, a tunnel of pines that feels like it's closing in. My pack's heavy with Sarah's scarf, its lavender scent a cruel reminder of her. I haven't slept right since Lena vanished, and the forest's silence is louder than ever, like it's waiting for me to break. Last night, I dreamed of Sarah. She stood in a clearing, her hair tangled with leaves, her eyes black pits. She whistled those 4 notes. High, low, high, pause. Low, and the sound crawled inside me, cold and sharp. Come find me, Daniel, she said, her voice blending with the wind. She reached out, her fingers brushing my cheek, and I woke clutching the scarf, my face wet with tears. I didn't pack that scarf. I know I didn't, but it's here, real as the mud on my boots. I turn on the GoPro, my hands shaking. I saw her. I whisper to the lens. Sarah, in my dream, she's out here. My voice cracks, and I hate how desperate I sound. The trail slopes downward, the trees thinning, and I feel pulled, like a hook's lodged in my chest. I keep walking, telling myself it's for the documentary, but deep down, I'm chasing her. The whistling hasn't come back, but I hear it in my head, those notes looping like a song I can't unlearn. I'm scared to sleep tonight, scared of what I'll see when I close my eyes. The trail's leading me somewhere. I can feel it. The air's thicker now, heavy with fog that smells of wet stone. My GoPro's battery is dead, so I'm stuck with my thoughts, which is worse. Sarah's dream won't leave me her voice. Those notes, pulling me deeper into the forest. By noon, I find it a cabin, half collapsed, hidden in a grove of twisted oaks. Its walls are weathered gray, windows black voids. It looks like it's been here forever, like the mountain grew around it. I step inside, the floor creaking under my boots. The air's stale, thick with dust and something sour. Symbols are scratched into the wall's spirals. Crosses, things that make my skin crawl. Red twine is strung across the room, knotted in patterns that hurt to look at. On a rotting table, there's a map, hand-drawn, marking whistling spots along the trail. My campsite's one of them. My heart's pounding as I find a journal fragment, ink faded. It takes your voice, then your soul. Don't answer, I whisper to myself. This is for the doca. This is gold. But my hands are shaking as I stuff the map in my pack. The cabin feels alive, like it's watching me. I hear Sarah's voice again, faint, whistling those notes from the doorway. I spin around, but it's just the wind. Or is it? I stumble outside, gasping, the forest darker than it should be at midday. I don't know how I made it back to Amos's store. The trail's a blur, my legs moving on autopilot. My pack's heavier, like the cabin's map is weighing me down. The bell jangles as I burst in, panting, and Amos looks up from his counter, his eyes narrowing. You look like hell. Boy, he says, his voice low. I found a cabin, I blurt, my voice raw. Symbols, A map. Some journal about the whistling. What is it? Amos. I'm shaking. Sarah's scarf burning a hole in my pack. Lena's gone, and I'm seeing things. Tell me what's out there. He sighs, limping to the door to flip the closed sign. Told you not to whistle back, he says, his face grim. It ain't no ghost. Son, it's older, hungrier, feeds on folks like you broken, lost. Mimics what you love to pull you in. You answered it. Now it's got you. He points to my chest, like he sees something I don't. It's not playing human anymore. It's making you. I laugh. But it's weak, desperate. That's crazy. It's just stories, but I think of Sarah's dream, the figure in the footage. My watch stopping at 2 Ma. Amos leans closer, his breath sour. Get out of these mountains, or you won't be you much longer. I stumble out, his words echoing, the forest's waiting, and I swear I hear those 4 notes again, closer, like they're coming from inside me. I can't trust my own voice anymore. It's hoarse, like I've been screaming, though I haven't. The trail's a maze now, trees twisting into shapes that don't make sense, like they're mocking me. My pack's heavier, Sarah's scarf tangled in my fingers every time I reach for water. Amos's words burn in my head. It's making you. I'm not that far gone. Am I? I'm still Daniel, still here for Sarah, for the documentary. But when I pass a stream, I catch my reflection, and my eyes, they're wrong, too dark, like inks pooling in them. I try to talk to the GoPro, but the words come out wrong, slurred, like my mouth's not mine. I'm still me, I croak, but it sounds like a lie. The forest's suffocating, fog so thick it's like breathing soup. My compass is useless, spinning like it's laughing. I keep walking, because what else can I do? Sarah's in my head, her whistle looping high, low, high, pause, low. It's not just in my dreams now, it's in my skull, a rhythm I can't shake. I want to scream, to drown it out, but I'm scared what'll come out if I open my mouth. I find my campsite from last night, or I think it's mine. The footprints are back, circling my tent, deeper, like whatever made them is heavier now. I don't touch them. I don't want to know. I whisper, Sarah, help me. But the words feel stolen, like they're not mine. The GoPro's dead, but I keep it on my chest, a useless talisman. I'm unraveling, and the forest knows it. Night's here again, blacker than ever. I'm in my tent, flashlight shaking in my hand, its beam barely cutting through the fog outside. The whistling's back, but it's different. 3 sets of notes now. High, low, high, pause, low, coming from all around. I clamp my hands over my ears, but it's no use. The sound's inside me, vibrating in my bones. Then it changes. The notes aren't from the trees anymore. They're behind me, inches from the tent's nylon wall. I freeze, breath stuck in my throat. Go away, I whisper, but my voice is barely a rasp. I turn, slow, terrified of what I'll see. Nothing's there, just shadows. But my flashlight catches something, my own shadow on the tent wall. Stretched, wrong, with limbs too long, moving when I don't. I drop the flashlight, and it rolls. the beam spinning like my compass. The whistling stops, but the silence is worse, like the forest's holding its breath, waiting for me to answer. I grab Sarah's scarf, clutching it like it'll save me. "I'm not yours," I say, louder, but the words feel hollow. The GoPro's lens stares at me, dead but judging. I can't stay here. I stumble out, leaving the tent, running into the dark. The notes follow, not outside me anymore, but inside, like they're coming from my own chest. I trip, fall, and the last thing I hear is that whistle, sharp as a blade, right behind my eyes. I wake up in a cabin, not the rotting one from before. This one's clean, modern, with pine walls and a flickering lamp. My head's pounding, and I don't know how I got here. My pack's in the corner, Sarah's scarf draped over it like a shroud. The GoPro's on a table, its battery somehow alive. I hit play, dreading what I'll see. The footage starts at midnight me, outside, whistling those 4 notes. My face blank, eyes too dark. Lena's there, screaming, running into the woods as I chase her. My steps slow, deliberate, like I'm not me. I drop the camera, my hands shaking. "That's not me," I say, but my voice is wrong, too low, like it's borrowed. The cabin's warm, but I'm freezing, my breath visible. I check the window, nothing but fog and trees. I don't remember leaving the trail. Don't remember this place. The map from the old cabin's in my pocket, marked with a new whistling spot right where I am. My heart's racing. Did I whistle back again? Did I bring myself here? I grab the GoPro, record a clip. If you find this, I didn't do it. Whatever happened to Lena, it wasn't me. But as I say it, I hear those notes again, faint, coming from my own throat. I clamp my mouth shut, horrified. The cabin door creaks open. Though there's no wind, I'm not alone. I'm in Boone. Somehow, the street's too bright, too loud. I don't remember leaving the cabin, but I'm here, my pack slung over one shoulder, Sarah's scarf knotted around my wrist like a shackle. My throat's raw, like I've been screaming, but I can't recall a sound. The GoPro's in my hand, its lens cracked, though I don't know when that happened. I try to speak, to ask for help, but my voice is a rasp, barely mine. People stare as I stumble into a coffee shop, their eyes sharp, like they see something I don't. The barista, a girl with a nose ring, freezes when I order water. She whispers to her coworker, "He's got that look." I catch my reflection in the glass counter. My eyes are wrong, too dark, like the figure in my footage. I force a smile, but it feels like someone else's face. A kid outside, maybe 10, whistles 4 notes high. Low, high, pause. Low, and I grin, whistling back before I can stop myself. The kid's mom yanks him away, her face pale. I want to scream. It's not me, but the words won't come. I sit in a booth, clutching the GoPro, and play the last clip. It's me, in the cabin, whistling. My face blank as Lena's screams echo. I don't remember that. I don't remember anything after the door creaked open. The barista's watching me, phone in hand, like she's about to call someone. I leave, fast, the town's eyes burning into my back. The whistling's in my head now, constant, like it's part of me. I'm not sure where I'm going, but I know I can't stay here. I'm back in the woods, though I don't know why. The trail's different, or maybe I am. My pack's gone, but Sarah's scarf is still around my wrist. Its lavender scent faded. My voice is gone, just a rattle when I try to speak. I don't have the GoPro anymore, but I don't need it. The forest sees me. The whistling's louder. Not just in my head, it's coming from me. Those 4 notes spilling out like breath. I try to stop, but my lips move on their own. I see her sometimes, Sarah, or something wearing her face, standing in the trees, whistling. She smiles, but it's wrong, too wide. I follow her, because what else is there? The map from the cabins in my pocket. Its whistling spots burned into my mind. I'm one of them now, I think. I don't know how long I've been walking, days or weeks, but the forest feels like home, like I belong to it. I pass a campsite, a lone hiker asleep in his tent. I whistle high, low, high, pause, low, and he stirs, whistling back. I smile, or something in me does. I'm not Daniel anymore. Not really. The whistler's in me, or I'm in it. I don't know the difference. The notes are all I have, all I am. I keep walking, whistling, waiting for the next answer. I'm not sure why I'm writing this, but I need answers. I'm Ethan, hiking the Appalachian Trail in North Carolina. Last night, I heard whistling 4 notes, over and over, out in the dark. I thought it was another hiker, so I whistled back, just messing around. It got closer, fast, like it was right outside my tent. I found this sub, nosleep, hoping someone's heard it before. What is it? I'm freaking out. Comments pour in. One catches my eye. From D. Foster 34, keep hiking. It's just the wind. My heart's pounding as I type a reply. It's closer now. I don't know why, but I'm still whistling those notes. Even as I write this, they feel right, like they're mine.